on the money. Good morning, my friends. It is Kevin. Welcome to Kevin at 7, the special episode of Kevin at 7 post Agent Mastery Live. We had our 3-day event last week. It was insane. I just got done working out. I'm a little warm here, so excuse me for a second while you guys come on. I'm going to strip down here. It's the first time I've ever done a strip tease on first time I've ever done a strip tease on YouTube Live. I hope I don't get censored for this, but excuse me for a second. It's getting too hot because I just got done with my functional fitness of the day. So welcome. Good to see you guys this morning. As you come on, post where you're from. And here's the conversation today. How do you become absolutely irresistible? As a real estate agent, how do you become irresistible with zero BS? No bait and switch, no bull sugar, nothing, no BS. How do you become absolutely irresistible? And we talked about this last week at Agent Mastery Live, and I think it was one of the agents as they walked away, it was one of the biggest breakthroughs that a lot of real estate agents had, is understanding this concept. So let me just set the framework for becoming irresistible. How do you become irresistible to sellers? Now, first, to do that, to become irresistible to sellers, number one, you have to connect with them. Okay, you can't be irresistible if you don't get in front of them, if you don't get their attention. So you got to capture their attention, and you got to connect with them somehow. You got to talk to them. You got to get something in the mail to them. You got to get something in front of them. Social media. I don't care how you get in front of them, but you got to get in front of them, or they're never going to notice you. If they don't notice you, you can't become irresistible. If you don't get their attention, okay? So you've got to get in front of them so you get their attention. Then the second thing that's got to happen is you got to become unforgettable. Okay, so you got to get unforgettable, which means they forget about you. They don't even like take the time to notice you and put you in their mind, then you're never going to win them, right? So you got to become unforgettable, and then you become irresistible. Now, how do you become irresistible? With no BS and without selling yourself. Okay, how do you be true to yourself and become irresistible to sellers? And there is one major unavoidable key to doing this, and that is the energy of certainty. Okay, so type this in the chat. The energy of certainty. The energy of certainty. When you walk into a room, when you engage in a conversation, when you meet somebody face to face or on the phone, when you engage in that conversation and they can feel the absolute confidence and the absolute certainty from you that you care about them, that you know what you're doing, and that you believe in your ability to get them a result that they want, you, my friend, just became irresistible. That's what happened. You just became irresistible. That's exactly what happened. So good morning. As you come on, post where you're from, type in the chat. You can say the energy of uncertainty, or just type in, the energy of certainty. Did I say that right? Did I say the energy of uncertainty? That has an energy too. The energy of certainty. The energy of certainty. Absolute 100% belief. 100% absolute confidence. Now, where does that confidence and certainty come from? Thank you, guys. Thanks for typing that in. The best place it comes from is competence. When it comes from competence, that means you're confident because you know what you are doing. You know what you're doing. Good morning. Thank you, guys. I can't read. I don't have my glasses on, my reading glasses, so I can just barely see what you guys are typing in. But I think I see the energy of certainty. And we saw this demonstrated. I've seen this demonstrated with my agents over and over again with my clients, that when they show up with that certainty, that they're irresistible. They're irresistible because people can't stand somebody who shows up with certainty. Now, I am not talking about showing up with cockiness, with arrogance. I'm not talking about that it is all about you. In fact, the more certain you are, the more confidence you have, the less you try to draw attention to you. Now, this is like the shift here, because there is a false certainty. There is a false confidence. And by the way, I'm sitting on my front porch because I just got done working out, and it's just such a beautiful day. And I can actually, this is like personal. I'm going to be real personal. So I have lost over 20 pounds in the last 2 months. Now this is all like no sugar, no flour, no deep fried stuff, no alcohol. Totally eliminated all that from my diet. And just that, I'm not eating less. I'm not starving myself. I'm training every day. I'm working out every day, twice a day. And all of that has got my body working better. And I've not had this much energy. So there's an energy that comes from health too, by the way. There's an energy that comes from being healthy. So I just got done working out today, and I was like, oh man, I got to do Kevin at 7. I sat down on my porch, and I'm like, dang, I got no gut now, or I still have a little bit, but almost no gut anymore. So I can literally sit down on my porch, and I can pull my knees up like this with no discomfort. I can literally, my knees, because I had ACL reconstruction, my knees don't bend very good, but I can literally sit like this, and I'm totally comfortable, okay? So anyway, here, guys, but I'm gonna tell you, so this is just a little bonus, a little add-on. There is an energy that comes from being in elite physical condition. When you are healthy, people look at you and they intuitively think, she takes care of herself, he takes care of himself. Now that communicates to people that you take care of stuff. And they're wanting, and it's not about the weight, but thank you. It's not, it's like I had excess weight. I was like 30% BMI, body mass index, over 30%, which is, by the way, I was clinically obese. In my mind, I'm a skinny guy, and I was clinically obese. That was like kind of like, bam, bam, bam. What is wrong with you? You live in America where people look at you and go, oh, you look good. No, you look obese. I don't listen to the averages, because in America, the average American is now heavily overweight, and it's unhealthy. So when you take care of yourself, so let me go back to my point here. When you take care of yourself, people intuitively trust you more, because they look at you and go like, he takes care of himself, she takes care of herself. If you take care of yourself, people believe you take care of other things. They see your car and it's nice and clean, and it's in pristine condition. Doesn't have to be new, but it's taken care of. They're like, he takes care of his car. He takes care of his clothes. She takes care of her hair. She takes good care of her nails. And they go like, she takes care of stuff. And subconsciously, the automatic belief is, she could probably take care of me. But when you come in and you are unkempt, any part of your life, okay, it doesn't just have to be a wrinkled shirt. Okay, it doesn't have to be that, okay? It can be unkempt fingernails, your little body hair for some of you guys that grow as we get older, that starts growing in places that hair should never grow. Take care of yourself. This is bonus, but these are little things that people notice, and they remove certainty. So when you have certainty, people trust you. No BS. This is how do you become irresistible to people with no BS. Absolute certainty. There is this energy that comes from certainty, from confidence. Okay, guys, that's it for the day. I got to get my day rocking and rolling. Hope you have an awesome day. Play to win, and always expect yes.